Okay, today we're going to do a demonstration of a oldie but a goodie, a President George export radio. By export, this has FM, I believe 240 channels, and has variable wattage. I think as it is now, it goes from like 1 to 10 watts dead key by turning the RF power dial right there. Has dual lighting built in where you hit the DC button over there and you go from orange to a greenish yellow background and backlight. This is considered one of the best mobile CB radios ever made. I think more from the receive than the transmit. On the receive side, it's very wideband with the 240 channels. Uses modern surface mount circuitry. Very neat inside, but we're not going to take the cover off and show it. Probably can look it up on the net at other places, but has noise blanker, A&L, high cut or a high filter. It gets rid of some of the treble and some of the noise too. Has memory channels, M1, 2, 3, 4. It will scan the memory channels, or will scan. Built-in echo, Roger beat. That there takes the meter from SWR to modulation. Also has mic gain, RF receiver gain, clarifier, variable RF power transmit. Has the adaptive squelch, that's that signal there, or ASC, automatic squelch control. I believe this was the first radio to do that, and President patented that technique, whereas the squelch will automatically tune itself, and you don't have to turn the squelch up and down all the time like you do for a regular radio. It goes up and down automatically according to the AGC, so you don't have to adjust it. Really neat. It works too. To use that, you turn the squelch down to that left corner, pointed toward that signal, and it'll do it automatically like there, and you don't have to do any more adjustments. When the signal come in, it'll receive it. And if you want to do the squelch normally, you turn it up like you normally would, and off, it's just above that signal there. Got a great receive, nice tone with the noise blanking, A&L, high cut, and that adaptive or automatic squelch control, or ASC. Plus a real neat looking radio on the inside, but like I say, I'm not taking the cover off this one. This one's almost mint, and now I'm not going to go that far. Also has a dual watch channel 19 monitor, where it automatically monitor channel 19 and go to that when somebody's on it. So that's going to be it for as far as the receive part of it. Just listening to the Super Bowl with a little bit of skip running. And I normally key down on channel 12. Got the RF power all the way down. Going over to the dummy load and the test bench. We're dead keying a little under 1 watt. It's probably doing a little bit more than that, but we got so many watt meters and stuff in line, it's knocking it down a little bit. We're on average of the MFJ giant watt meter. Audio, audio, audio. And dead keying under 1. Swinging about 13, whistling. Audio, audio, and eating the mic. We were talking about 6 or 7. Audio, maybe 10 if we really eat the mic. And let's put her on peak right quick. Hello, hello, hello. Wow. Audio. Now we're on the hello, 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 hello. Audio. Audio. The 50-watt scale on Peak. Audio. Hello, 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 hello. And she's doing about 35 watts peak from 1. So she's screaming some audio. Only thing is not very clean, which I'm going to show you over here. Well, first of all, we're going to turn up the RF. Alright, she goes back to average. And she's keying 7 watts with the RF turned all the way up. Audio. Audio about 17 on average, and on peak on the 50-watt scale. Audio still swinging about 35 peak. Audio. And we're gonna go over here to the digital watt meter and the station monitor. Actually the station monitor, because we already saw what it's doing on watts. And audio right there, we got the RF power down all the way down, dialed all the way down. Hello, 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 hello. And you can see how peaky and audio, those gaps in between the scope going up and down, that's when it's over modulating on the negative. And it's cutting off the signal at certain times, and that's a lot of noise, a lot of TVI. Not real clean when it's down like that, but of course you get a lot of swing, killing the modulation meter in the corner there, over 160%, and over here too you can see it like that. And that's what the dead key dialed all the way down. Not very clean, but very loud, but I guess that's okay in the Mobile. Audio. I really don't like my signal to be like that, where audio you got the spaces in between like that. But let's turn it all the way up and see what we get. Audio. Now it's a little bit better, not as much modulation, but a little cleaner, a little more condensed. Still getting a little bit of spaces in there, but not nearly as bad. Now we did kind of 7 watts, and you can see the modulation percentage is only about 125, 130 now. Hello, 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 hello. But a little bit cleaner, a little bit in more control. Now, if this radio had a good compressor or clipper, it would kind of do that automatically. It would control it a little bit better, but this one is wide open. But I guess most people don't care in the Mobile. But that's going to be it for my quick demo of the old President George radio. And that there is the old digital PC watt meter. The wave node watt meter there, and the REA modulation monitor over there, both going through that laptop there. Okay, that's it for the quick demo of the President George.